Hello and welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts. Yay, Kingdom Hearts! We're going to be doing White Trinities today, which means there's going to be about 1 billion jump cuts, because there's 10 of them, and there's going to be about 1 billion jump cuts. The first one is in Traverse Town. It's probably not going to have any jump cuts because of this fact. But in between actually going to Trinity Marks, I will jump cut to them. They're all in relatively simple to get to locations. I wish I had Super Glide or whatever it's called. This one specifically, if I can remember how to get to it, is in these sewers. This is not how to get to it. In these sewers where Aerith is standing, or where she was standing. I don't know if she's still standing there, but I really wish I had. I think there's something called Super Glide or something along those lines that allows you to glide really fast. At least I thought there was. Is it that way? I think it's this way. Hello, goodbye. I probably should be fighting these guys solely because they're going to give me 1 million experience, but for the first one I'll skip all the enemies, and then during jump cuts I will actually fight all the enemies, but it's right there. There it is. Yay, White Trinity. And you can't do this until you beat Riku, so these are locked until end game, which means they are very good items. There you go. First one you can get, technically, if you go by where you're at, is an Orichalcum. So that's kind of useful, you know. Turn into Waka or whatever. That leads to the Dalmatians. I think I've already turned in all of my Dalmatians. What happens when you turn in Dalmatians is they'll just give you a little chest with a arbitrary item in it until you get the last couple sets of Dalmatians where they'll start giving you pretty good items, and I'm only halfway through, so I've only got half of the Dalmatians. As far as I'm aware, all of the Dalmatians that I have picked up have been on camera, so you haven't actually missed me picking up any Dalmatians, just turning them in. Thought you could talk to them to figure out how many you had. No, I guess not. Somewhere in here you can talk to them and figure out how many you have. I'm pretty sure I have about 50 or so of them, so we're a bit of a ways off. But anyway, time for jump cut, and I'll see you at the next White Trinity. So yay, jump cuts. Welcome back. We're in the Bizarre Room. We're on the wall of the Bizarre Room specifically, and supposedly you're supposed to jump into this picture or something. Not entirely sure what it means, but we're supposed to jump into a picture of some sort on the side of the wall, so we'll see what's going on here. Should we murder this guy? He has 8 billion health because it's in-game and he has 1 billion health. There we go. Freaking mages are everywhere. It says jump into the painting. You'll end up somewhere else, supposedly in the Lotus Forest, but that doesn't seem to be what is occurring. It says Bizarre Room up here for whatever reason. Not entirely sure what's going on there. Maybe I'm missing something over here. Maybe it's that painting? Maybe it's a lot of things. I knocked the bear down here. I don't think that helps me any. Very confused. Can you tell? Wish these mages would stop spawning everywhere. That'd be great too. I'm not even getting an examine text, so I'm moderately confused. So give me a bit. Okay, I had the right area, I was just being retarded. You have to lock on, walk up, and just use the touch command on these. I was sitting here trying to use fire magic. This one opens this dude, gives you a defense up. The one on the right opens up this painting, which we can examine, which will give us the White Trinity that we desire, as well as an item that we desire, but you know. Comes after the White Trinity, I suppose. Hello, Trinity chest. Which gives us the Lady Luck Keyblade, which I will now show you. Where is it at? We have the Spellbinder, by the way, so excuse me, 4 strength bonus, 2 MP, and significantly enhances magic and summon. This one has 8 strength, 2 MP, and significantly enhances magic and summon, so it's drastically better than what we have. It's literally just a straight upgrade, so good times. And then to get out, we just go through here. Fairly simple process. Once you figure out what the heck you're supposed to be doing anyway. Anyway, onwards to the next White Trinity. And once again, we are back. This time with the Trinity Mark in the jungle. This is the area where you actually lock this world. Cavern of Hearts or something like that. Just behind the waterfall, so this one's extremely easy to figure out how to get to. In fact, I think you see it during the cutscenes. That's a thing. Another Orichalcum, Orichalcum, whatever. I'm a fond fan of those. I just confuse the crap out of myself. But anyway, you guys know how to get here, I presume. If you've been paying attention at all in the game, this is where you end this world, and also where you end it the next time you visit. Hooray! On to the next, which is another easy one. Welcome to the Colosseum. There's the White Trinity. That was hard, wasn't it? Spoiler! No, it wasn't. I don't think you really needed me to tell you where this Trinity was. We walked by it 700 times. And it gives us equipment for Donald. I don't know how good it is. It's pretty darn good. Apparently has good crit chance or something? I don't know, but it's massively better. Reduces max MP by 1, though. You know what? We'll give it to him. Why not? At least until we get the rare drop from the stupid mage creatures that are all over the place, we'll give that to him. Anyway, that was a short-lived one, and on to the next we go. And I'm back, and this mage is kind of rude. The Trinity Mark is right here at the entrance of the Herpderp Temple Herpderp thing place in Agrabah. I keep forgetting the name of this place. Not very hard to get to. It's Comet-G! Indeed, about half of these are gummy ship parts, however they are super high-end gummy ship parts. The best gummy ship parts you can get. The best gummy ship parts the world can buy. Not that you need them, but they are there, so... Did that in the wrong order, but hey! Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Or not next time. I suppose it would be next time. Although it's going to be the same video. So, I'm confused. If you noticed, I'll see you guys at the next Trinity Mark. And welcome to Halloween Town. This Trinity Mark is in this signature location with the curly hill thing, with pumpkins and such and such. Also, there's a chance of the purple mushroom dude to turn invincible stone-like to spawn here, just for future reference. They're really not worth much at this point in the game. Another Comet-G. They're only 96 experience, I think, which is less than half of the enemies you fight at this point in the game anyway. But there's your Trinity Mark for Halloween Town. Once again, not a very difficult one to find or even get to. I think the hardest one to get to is Alice in Wonderland, because it's not exactly the most direct of things to do. But see you for the next Trinity Mark. Hello! Now Atlantica is one of the easier ones to do. You'll want to just hop into Triton's Throne, by the way, just to make this quicker. It is the only Trinity Mark in the entire world. There is no other Trinity Mark, and it's right outside in Triton's Palace. It is underneath that central area on the walkway. Sadly, we're gonna have to kill these doofuses to actually get to it. And once again, this double combo hitter thing works pretty well, unless they fly out of it, in which case it doesn't work at all. Either way, there it is. I wish you people wouldn't spawn here, so I could, you know, do this faster without murdering you. I could have killed them all like I've been doing before I get here, but I mean, it's right here. It's not exactly very far away. Can you just die? Are you immune to thunder, or what's going on here? They may be immune to thunder. They're not immune to gravity. No. Taunting me? There we go. Gravity will always leave them at 1 HP for whatever reason. It's just how that works. Also, because he's a turtle, he's kind of derpy. Yay, derpy turtle. And we get another Orichalcum. I seriously played both Kingdom Hearts games. I still don't know how to actually pronounce Orichalcum. I've always just pronounced it that way. Could be Orichalcum. Orichalcum. Could be many things. I don't know. Either way, to the next one we go. And now we're in Monstro. This Trinity Mark, there's an item that I'd like to grab. There's an enemy that I'd like to kill. This Trinity Mark is in Chamber 6. It's just behind this little stair-like structure kind of thing we got going here. And I have caused everything and its mother to spawn. That is the opposite of what I wanted to do, but here it is. There's a billion enemies chasing me. There we go. I was waiting for the enemies to just despawn so I could do the stupid Trinity Mark and move on. Now, after this, we've only got 2 more left. And I think... Oh, and we're gonna get another Keyblade that I forgot about after I do these Trinity Marks. So, I'll see you for the next one, which would be Neverland, and then back to Hollow Bastion to grab the final one, and then a Keyblade. So yay! Hello again, it's me. The Trinity Mark for, there's a chest up here, for Neverland is on the deck of the ship up next to the steering wheel. There's apparently a dispelled G up there. Right here. We walked by it earlier as well. When we initially came here, I wandered up here looking for treasures, and I didn't bother to check up there the first time, which is odd of me. But White Trinity number 9 gives us Meteor-G as Goofy's ears flop around in the wind. Or the magic, I guess. There really is no wind, especially not upward wind like that. Nobody else seems to have any sort of effect on them as if they're flying, except Goofy. Which is a bit bizarre. But either way, on to the next, which is the last, and then things. Yay! Yellow! I've decided to make a slight detour because we can't actually get to Hollow Bastion yet. And talk to Kairi, who's supposed to give us a Keyblade. A Keyblade that is signature to the second game, actually. It's a pretty big Keyblade in the second game. Supposedly I talked to her? New types of Heartless, blah blah blah, I can supposedly count on you. They're still in the castle, you fools! Why are they just chillaxing in the castle? Not entirely sure what's going on here. She's supposed to give you the Oathkeeper. If I'm not mistaken anyway, she's supposed to give you the Oathkeeper if you talk to her after you rescue her. Yeah. You wonder how Riku's doing. Well, I'm not Riku. You wanna give me the Oathkeeper? No? You don't wanna give me the Oathkeeper? It'd be great if you did. You wanna do that for me? No? I am feeling okay. Yeah, I don't know why the camera's changing now. It's a bit weird. Well... I don't know. I thought she was supposed to do that. I'm not entirely sure now. I'm very confused. Try one more time. Entering and exiting sometimes triggers events, by the way. That's why I'm entering and exiting the building. Don't hit Kairi. Alright, well, she doesn't give the Oathkeeper, so... I'm gonna figure out how to get back to continuing the storyline so we can get back to Hollow Bastion. And I'll see you guys once I figure out what in the heck's going on here with that and the Oathkeeper, so I'll be back. So, supposedly, I missed a step in the storyline process here, which is why she is in the wrong location and why she is not giving me Oathkeeper. Actually, she doesn't technically give you Oathkeeper, she gives you her Lucky Charm, but her Lucky Charm is, in fact, Oathkeeper, for future reference. Spoiler. It's not really a spoiler, we're gonna find out freaking in this video anyway, so it's kind of null and void. I think this set's just going to be the basic stuff. I think, do I need to talk to Sid? I guess I do need to talk to Sid, so there you go. This set will probably just be the white trinities and getting probably just the white trinities actually. I don't know, we'll have to see how much I've done so far, how much has actually been recorded. I've done quite a lot, but not recorded that much. Install a new navigation gummy and take a new route. And once again, he's hiding navigation gummies because he's rude like that. Okay, so we need to go to the secret waterway, and Kairi should now be down there. That was what I was missing. In fact, I went to the secret waterway several times, and Kairi wasn't there, and I was moderately confused. But apparently I haven't talked to Sid yet, so now that we have, I've gone the wrong way, but now that we have, we can head down there, talk to Kairi, get the Navi-G piece, and be capable of going to the final white trinity that I would like to obtain today. And then probably more grinding. I think I'm level 52 or 53. I would like to be about level 60, and then I'll start going through the... There's Kairi, the remainder of the challenges or the tournaments or whatever. Add to the Z Coliseum. We're going to be horribly over-leveled when we go through the final boss, by the way. Apologies about that, but we're going to be horribly over-leveled. You want to, do I need to do this before I can talk to you, I guess? I don't know. Kairi is refusing to give me freaking Oathkeeper. You're agitating me, woman. You're agitating me. Agitating? Agitating. Aggravating. I don't know where agitating even came from. That's neither of those two words. Oh, now she talks to me. Okay. This is kind of a triggered talk. We should rest up for the journey ahead that you're not going to be able to come with us on.
At the end of the tunnel.
Oh, your grandma's story, right?
That's right. We were together.
You know what's funny? I looked everywhere for you, but you were with me all along.
Creepy.
Finally, we're together, Kairi. Now, it's time to get Riku back.
You think it'll ever be the same again between us? Riku's lost his...
When I turned into a Heartless, you saved me, remember? I was lost in the darkness. I couldn't find my way. As I stumbled through the dark, I started forgetting things. My friends, who I was. The darkness almost swallowed me. But then I heard a voice. Your voice. You brought me back.
I didn't want to just forget about you, Sora. I couldn't.
That's it. Our hearts are connected. And the light from our hearts broke through the darkness. I saw that light. I think that's what saved me. No matter how deep the darkness, a light shines within. I guess it's more than just a fairy tale.
Well, let's go.
You can't go.
Why not?
Because it's way too dangerous.
Come on, Sora.
Awkward camera angle.
We made it this far by sticking together. You can't go alone.
Kairi, even if we're apart, we're not alone anymore, right?
I can't help?
You'd kind of be in my way.
Okay. You win. Take this. It's my lucky charm. Be sure to bring it back to me.
Don't worry, I will.
Promise?
Promise.
Don't ever forget. Wherever you go, I'm always with you.
Hooray! That's what I wanted, game. Now, it's not actually very useful for us, because it is... Actually, it may be useful. Is it longer? Nah, it's about the same length. We lose 1 MP, and we lose some of the magic and summon power, but it's a bit better for physical attackers. Although, something like the metal chocobo, or, say, obviously Ultima Weapon, some of the later... probably actually by this point, some of the Keyblades you'd already have are probably better than that, but it's not bad. It's a lot more useful in the second game because it gives you the form boost, I believe is actually what it's called, so you can actually be in your form longer. I believe that's the Keyblade that gives you that. So it's pretty useful for doing that kind of thing. And it's faster if I just go this way. I never did get that chest back there, actually, now that I think about that. Can we get that now? I actually don't remember how to get to that. I don't know. Oh well, time to continue. And I'm just gonna keep recording now because, quite frankly, I don't feel like splicing it yet again. Although it doesn't really add much to anything really at this point, but we need to just go ahead and it's not really gonna take that long anyway, because the White Trinity is basically right at the entrance of Hollow Bastion, so I need to talk to Sid. Because he has to install the stupid navigation gummy. We're not allowed to do that. We can build an entire gummy ship, but we can't install the navigation piece. I don't really quite understand that, but whatever. I still don't understand why he doesn't just stand where he can put it in, but whatever. Someone's gotta do it. Thank you, Sid. Be on my merry way. Don't need you lecturing me about what I can and cannot do, or shouldn't do. By the way, look at Goofy's health bar. Goofy, you know what they say about people with really long health bars? Literally nothing. It leads to Hollow Bastion. You doofus. I've already revisited everything, game. Unless something changed. No, nothing's changed. You don't need to tell me to revisit things, game. I've already revisited them. Oh yeah! I have a new gummy ship. It's a pile of crap, but it's kind of irrelevant. The gummy routes themselves have changed to be much more difficult. New gummy ship enemies, new basically everything. Everything does a ton of damage. It's highly possible you'll die. You probably won't, but it's possible. That was a fast route, good heavens. Hi guys. Bye guys. Go through wormhole. Warp hole, wormhole, warp tube. Whoa, asteroids. Also, everything tends to take a lot more damage as well. So, that's a thing. The plus side, I have 2 guns. That's really the only major difference between this one and the gummy ship we've been using, is this one has 2 guns. So, whoop-de-doo. The game won't let me build any of the other gummy ships because I either don't have the parts, miraculously, somehow, I don't know. Or they're too big, which I don't remember because I never really did any gummy ship stuff. I don't remember how to solve the gummy ship is too big thing. So maybe someone can explain that to me, although possibly by the time this goes up, no, this will go up before I get too much farther anyway. Are we there yet? It's the world's longest wormhole. think it would just kind of spit us out next to the planet, considering that's where it is in the freaking world. The galaxy map, I guess? I don't know what they call that. World map, I suppose. It is a map of worlds. The pieces I'm missing are not the pieces it keeps giving me. All these diamonds, I have those. What I need are the weapons, that I'm pretty sure is what I'm missing, but nothing ever drops weapons, so it's kind of null and void at this point. I shouldn't say nothing ever drops weapons, they just rarely drop weapons. They'll periodically drop something into the bigger ships, but I can still hold down the fire button. They're like, don't hold down the fire button or you'll run out of energy. Well, yeah, that's going well, isn't it, game? Both of the gummy ships I've used so far can just hold down the fire button, literally without issue. Also, I don't know what's up with space and why there's so much garbage in it. You think someone would clean this crap up, because that's just getting ridiculous. There's so much garbage, you couldn't even fly something through here if you didn't have a gummy ship. It's just an actual rocket. You can't control a rocket through this garbage. Silly. Those are very silly looking gummy ships. I think most of the gummy ships are silly looking, quite frankly. Oh, by the way, the final prize, this is actually really helpful for gummy ship people. The final award for the Dalmatians is actually every gummy, so that's a thing. Those look cool. Can't actually hit them. You have to fly through that block, don't mind me. How are you supposed to shoot those? Are you supposed to shoot those on the way back? I don't know. But it's Hollow Bastion again. I guess I could look into... I guess I could do the boss fight on Hollow Bastion to unlock the final place. We'll see. After I get this Trinity, I will splice it and see what I've got so far. Have you just been standing outside the whole time, or what? She's staying. So we can complete the keyhole. You idiots. I don't need your strength, go away. Admittedly, he is extremely powerful, but we don't need his strength. I am gonna save though, it's been a while since I saved. You can see the game time racking up there. I think when I started this, I was about 20 and a half hours, so it's been 2 hours. And I've probably got, you know, like 30 or 40 minutes worth of footage. It's been a while. But welcome to what I've been doing, and welcome to what I'll probably continue doing. Most of it's going to be off camera. Here's the Trinity mark. Told you it's right next to the entrance. You can only get it on your second time through, though. It's not physically possible to get it the first time you're here, so... And Firaga-G. So that is all of the white Trinity marks, and I'm gonna see how much footage I have and whether or not I do the, boss of this world. Again, the new boss of this world. There's a lot of bosses. Yeah, they're just go either way. I shall return. Maybe, possibly. And I'm back. I think we will try and find the boss. That unlocks the next world. Technically, it's not really a full-blown world. It's relatively short, but I guess it technically counts as a world. Slight change in equipment. I've dropped my mage-focused build for, again, a strength and defense-focused build. I'll show you the status here. So, 39 strength, 26 defense, mostly strength-focused. So, I gave everyone more abilities, if applicable. So, Goofy has more MP gaining abilities and stuff like that. He's basically an MP farm. Now, I don't actually know where the boss is. Because if you have to go all the way back up, that is a heck of a journey. You'll notice this place now has every Heartless. I'm pretty sure every Heartless will now spawn here. I could be mistaken, but it at least has a much greater variety than when we first got here, so... Hello. Those stupid things are still here. These freaking dog things. I hate them with passion. Also, everything here does 1 billion hit points of damage. Kinda get used to that, because it's just gonna keep happening. I guess I should have kept my mage build, and that douche knocked me off. Why you gotta be like that, yo? Why you gotta be like that? Actually, you know what? Give me a second, I'm actually gonna find out where we need to be. Yellow, it turns out we do in fact have to be to the top. Sigh. Also, how to break physics. Jump off a moving platform, stop moving. That's not how physics works. Whatever. I am already halfway up. Yeah, I kinda ripped you out of that little small progress loop there, but there's really nothing new and nothing happened, so y'all will survive. Also, you can see the massive amounts of damage I now do due to this strength. Also crits. This thing crits like crazy. Sometimes even half or more of my hits are crits, which is kind of ridiculous. But hey, that's what you get with a crit weapon. I don't understand why this happens, but that's how that works. I'm glad you can't fall off of this thing. I probably shouldn't have tested that, but I'm me, and this is how this works. Let's see, Goofy. Since he's technically nearly dead, he only had like 30% health, but he still had more than freaking Donald over there. Poor Donald. He'll never have a lot of health. The thing is, with the current setup, with the current settings for the AI, because I haven't adjusted them in like forever, they won't heal until you're critical, so maybe I should change that actually. How do I, there we go. Restorative protective magic, constantly. Offensive will set to frequently. Special magic consumes MP. Yeah, okay. So we'll have him constantly casting that. Hopefully he doesn't just spam arrow. He will, I know he will, just to taunt me, but hopefully he'll reserve some of that for healing, considering he's kind of the healer, and that's kind of what I want. I wish it split restorative and defensive up into separate groups, but whatever. You guys have seen me make this journey 700 times, but I figured I may as well put it at least partially in here. Gotta round out that hour worth of footage, man. Gotta round it out. I shouldn't need to move these platforms. I'm making the poor assumption that it saves the platform. See that crit? The platform location when you move, but it probably doesn't. I'm being beaten crap by these guys. This thing literally does freaking crit constantly. It's ridiculous. Ow. It'd be a lot easier if I could get a freaking combo off with these douchebags. My magic, though, you can tell it's drastically lowered in damage, which, you know, is fine. I'm not fighting the rest of those guys. I'm tired of fighting them. Can't be bothered. Actually, how far am I from a level? Oh. Yes, it does in fact save the... So it spawned one of those things with 4 healers around it? That's a bit ridiculous. Those things already have like 2 health bars. They've already got like a boss-sized health bar because they have so much freaking health. Would you stop spawning things? I should point out Gravira is still pretty good though. So they still only heal and crit, so you know what, just screw you. I'm tired of your garbage. They're ours, the princesses. One of them, I believe talking to one of them gives you something? Okay. She's really small. I never noticed how short she is. Holy crap. And Jasmine's really tall. We'll do what we can, otherwise known as standing in small gossip circles. Ray. We've been waiting for you, Keyblade Master. I'm not entirely sure how you're holding it back, but... okay. Well, yes, he's evil. Let's get how this works. I swear talking to one of them gives you something. Please hurry, yeah. Close the keyhole, yeah. No, I can't really feel the power. That's not a feature implemented in this emulator. She's really tall too. Wow, there's some tall people. Alright, so maybe they don't actually give you anything. I swear they did, though. So far I've been mistaken twice. Good heavens. Mistakes abound. Either way, we're not far off from where we need to be, although they'll blow their MP on these guys. They're stupid. And he'll do a third of my health and damage because he's rude. I swear. Sometimes they cast magic in the most silly of ways. I'm kind of hoping there's a save point up here, but considering there's enemy spawns in this room now, I kind of doubt that. There's a chest up here, though, I'm pretty sure that I'd like to grab. There it is up there. You do a lot of damage, and I wish you would stop doing so much damage.
Come on!
And now you're dead, so there you go. And we need to heal. Someone's... oh, it's one of you. The freaking mages will follow you, like, across the world. It's so irritating. And now he's over there. The arrow's not really gonna help, but thank you for your thoughtfulness, I suppose.
Heal.
Really wish there was a save point before we went through there, but hey, there's some more Dalmatians. Yay, Dalmatians. Really, guys? Really? We need to go through the keyhole, so bollocks to you guys. We're going through the keyhole. And we fight a behemoth through said keyhole. How's it going, buddy? He can be pretty hard, he can also be pretty easy. I'm hoping he's going to be pretty easy. What we need to do is we need to get up on his back and just beat the crap out of this. He has the same stomping mechanic that the dragon has, so every time he steps somewhere, it will deal damage in an area. He also has that ball thing. Oh, it's down here now. Okay. Which does a metric crap ton of damage. Everything he does a metric crap ton of damage, if it hits you. The thunder thing is a counterattack. After he's stunned, he'll wake up and cast thunder around him. But really, so far it's leaning towards the easy approach of killing this guy, because sometimes he can just be a massive pain. Because he'll move his head around and he'll fall off constantly, and sometimes you'll fall off into the ball of magical doom that he casts. But so far, we've already nearly brought him down 2 health bars. Goofy's taking a metric crap ton of damage. You really want arrow, by the way, for this fight. Just so you know. I can't get up your back, bro. Your massive leg muscles are in the way. He's kind of a passive boss, which is what makes it easy. But he can also, as I mentioned, be a massive pain. So we're getting, luckily, the passive approach until that happened, and then we fell off. And now he's gonna step on us. As long as you're behind him, he literally can't do anything. Because his rear feet can't stomp, he has no attack that will hit the rear. He literally can't do anything, so it's basically just free roaming behind him if you ever need to heal or something like that. Don't know if you can actually dodge the thunder, but it's alright. It's not like he casts it constantly, so it's kind of null and void. And this, by the way, is why I wanted the physical damage and defense approach. Oh, and this is his other attack. I forgot about that. You'll summon little orbs. We haven't actually seen them because I don't think they can track you on top of him. He'll fire little orbs that will track you, kind of like the fireballs from the dragon fight. It's very similar to the dragon fight. I'd really like it if you would stop making me fall off your head. That'd be swell. I think the hardest part of this boss fight so far has been getting on its back. I didn't know it could jump. It's new. Is it passed out or what's going on here? I don't know. No, it's not passed out. It's just dead now. Hooray! It gives you 16,000 experience and Omega Arts. So good times all around. It also unlocks the path to the final bosses.
That big keyhole.
Sora, you did it.
How did you get here, exactly? How are you talking to us exactly? Are you just talking through the keyhole? How'd you know we did it? I'm confused. Sid has a ship? By God. And yes, the Final Fantasy characters live in Hollow Bastion, or lived for that matter. It used to be so peaceful, and then heartless, and explosions and stuff. By the way, the final boss fights, I literally do mean boss fights with, like, you know, an S on the end, because it's like a chain of like 8 or 9 boss fights, which is ridiculous. Once the worlds are restored, it'll be the end of the game until Kingdom Hearts 2. Heartless 2? Heartless 2, The Reckoning. The paths between the worlds. Well, I don't want a closed keyhole then.
We may never meet again, but we'll never forget each other.
Theoretically.
No matter where we are, our hearts will bring us together again.
Besides, I couldn't forget you, even if I wanted to.
What's that supposed to mean?
Thanks, Yuffie, for the encouraging words.
Hurry! Come and close the keyhole!
Sora, good luck.
You're only like 10 feet away, Goofy. You don't need to yell at such an extravagant way, but okay. I think that's the only way Goofy knows how to yell, quite frankly. I kinda wish they had voice actors for all the princesses. You can feel a powerful darkness. By God. A worthy answer. And they gave me Firaga. I think the rest of the magic will actually be given to me for completing tournaments at the Colosseum. Notably, Arrow will be given to me, which would enable us to cast Eroga. Which obviously is a better version of Arrow, just so you know. However, that is neither here... well, I guess it would be there, but it's not here. I'll go ahead and back out to the world, since I think it shows us the... there's apparently a new tournament. Hooray! That'll be what we're doing next time, but there's the final location. Also, that is the warp hole that goes back to... there we go. All the way back to Traverse Town, which is kind of null and void, because you can get here via Neverland now, for whatever reason. It unlocks the Neverland route as well, which is a bit bizarre, but regardless, that is going to be it for this set. It may not even be an hour long, but it's been like 3 hours of time for me. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, where we will do some Colosseum stuff. Yay!